Please welcome Matt Cardle. Steady, girls, steady.
Steady,
it's
Nicky.
lovely to see you looking so well.
Thank
this
you.
bright New Year.
Thank you. Yeah,
You've got a new look. Where's the hat gone?
I had to smarten up a little bit. Just for you.
This is smart.
I'm in there.
Yeah, smarter than last time.
Congratulations on all your success.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I've been trying such a long time, and you know, more for me to think I get a break and it become, you know, easier. It's a fight, and I'm still doing it. You know.
But
Yeah.
your second top 10 album now.
Yes. The Fire went number 8.
it.
So thank you, everyone. Hey.
And that was released late last year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was released in October last year,
Yeah.
and it took a long time to write. You know, the classic difficult second album. It wasn't difficult to write. My sort of personal life wasn't the easiest at the time of writing it, but that made.
You had a breakup at the time.
Yeah. I split up with my girlfriend in January.
Matt, they're all going out, and half of them are thinking, I'm in with a chap.
Calm down.
This album, you not only co-wrote it and produced it,
Yeah.
you play a lot of the instruments on it.
I did, yeah. I think I went a little bit power crazy after leaving Sony. I just wanted to have full control over it, and did have full control over it. But I just thought the more I put in at the front end of the album, the more it would seem, you know, more with me come out the back of it, you know. And it is. That's all me. That album. It's all very personal.
So are a lot of the songs about the breakup with your girlfriend?
It's all about it. But I mean, that sounds. No, it is. No, it is unfortunate. But I mean, if you read the lyrics, it seems like you can listen to a very sad album. But it's not sad. It's very uplifting. It's very upbeat. Yeah. So it's
And
quite
you're
a
performing
contrast.
the single,
I am the second
which
single,
is
yeah.
Anyone Else,
I
later
am.
on in the show for us.
Absolutely, yeah.
And is there anyone else?
No.
No, not yet.
We tried this last time, didn't we? I'm sorry,
I know,
Janet.
and also I like fishing. I'm not too sure. I can't see you.
I love fishing. I absolutely love fishing. I don't get a chance to do it much anymore, but I do
Well, you
love
won't do
fishing.
because you're a musician, darling, and
Yes.
we don't get up. That's the one thing. But, also, how did you find X Factor this year?
To be honest, to be brutally honest, I was dipping in and out of it. I couldn't really commit to watching it as solidly as I would have liked to. I thought it was a shame that Ella went when she did. I found that when Ella and James were in the bottom two, I thought that looked like the lineup for the final, if you ask me. But you know, she didn't get the vote, so she didn't stay in.
Have you had a little bit of a spat with James?
Well,
Is this a Twitter thing?
Yeah,
yeah,
on Twitter, isn't it?
he said something that was offensive to me, and
What did
also
he say? Didn't he just say that all the male winners were rubbish?
well, had written bad albums. I mean, and that's fair enough. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, but we're talking about some brilliant songwriters that I wrote those songs with, who was also, you know, offending. So I just gave him some friendly advice to say, look, just try and keep your mouth shut a little bit. I mean, I think he's brilliant. I think James is a very, very talented man, you know, and I'm sure he'll go very far. But, you know, let's just see.
And have you made it up with him? Have you?
We haven't had a pint yet. I'd love to go for a pint with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and just tell him about how many albums you've sold, look.
No, no. I don't need to get into that.
Now, Matt, you changed record labels and you've got the new album out, but you're going back on tour, aren't you?
Yes, we're going on an acoustic tour through April and May. I've always loved the intimacy of an acoustic gig, and to play some real special venues like the Union Chapel we're playing in London.
Well, that's really near me. That's 5 minutes from me, Highbury Corner, isn't it? Yeah.
Come down.
Come down in
It'll
the
be good.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to play some really beautiful venues, have some really intimate gigs, you know?
Yeah.
All the details on my website. So.
What are the superstitions you've got before you go on stage?
Oh, all sorts. It used to be about 10 Marlboro Lights and a pint of Stella, but I don't smoke anymore. I quit smoking.
Oh, you can't smoking?
Yeah, I got that. Thank you.
3
Too much. It took the hypnotism, but it really worked. I mean, I walked in there, you know, a 20-a-day smoker, and then walked out, and I haven't looked back. I haven't touched a cigarette
I
since.
couldn't believe someone was saying this morning, because I've never smoked, £9 they paid for a packet of fat. I mean, gee,
Now, what are your other superstitions?
The socks have to be inside out if I'm singing. Yeah.
where do socks have to be?
Believe it, they're inside out.
They're inside out now.
Well, I'm
yeah.
singing.
Where did that come from, that superstition?
I just think if anything happens and I do something well, if I sing well, I look at what's going on. I'm like, okay, well, oops, I've got my socks inside out, so that's got to stay.
Is that what the hat was all about then too?
That was, to be fair, over the course of X Factor and the period after that. But there's loads. I could be here all day if I talk about my superstitions. I won't bore you with it. But,
Anything we can spot later on?
There's that. The
Oh,
little
you've got
V
the V.
on my thumb.
Yeah.
That was
The victory.
No, it just stands for voice. When we did the X Factor tour, it was 58 shows in a row, so I had to really look after my voice. And I used to draw a little V in Sharpie every gig to remind myself to just not push my voice. And then that had to stay. And when I was in LA, I just got it tattooed there, so I'd never forget it. I forgot it once, and I was petrified on TV, on live TV. So, oh my God, it's not
Now,
there.
look how chilled out you are today.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Matt, it's lovely to see you again. We wish you all the continuing best with The Fire,
Thank
the
you so
album,
much.
and obviously the single out now, Anyone Else, which we're going to hear
Yes.
at the end of the programme. So for now, thank you, Matt Cardle.
Thank you.